Piece of advice: file a complaint, ask for Twitter to revise its decision rather than turn this into a big political tamasha, Supriya.
You know, this isn't a political tamasha, and I'll tell you why. Because at the core of this entire issue is what this tweet was put out for. There was a 9-year-old Dalit girl who was raped in the heart of the national capital. She was cremated despite forced violations from her mother. All that the family got were her feet, and then the police made them wait for 15 hours before they lodged an FIR. If standing in support with a family like this, seeking justice openly is a violation, then guess what? In public life, these violations need to be made, because this isn't a violation. And I will go back to the Twitter rules with all due respect to your expert. Twitter very categorically says if this was out in the public domain, this isn't a violation. If this was done in favor and in benefit for the the person in question, this isn't a violation. How
okay,
then
let Arvind Gupta respond to this. That's the question the Congress asks again and again, because Twitter's own policy says if you've done this to try and help someone, or if the information was available in the public domain previously, then action would not be taken. And yet in this case, action has been taken. The Congress is raising the red flag. Arvind.
So, Rahul, and with the due respect to Supriya and Ayush and Sanju, who have said many things, I think Twitter is, I would like to call them the equal opportunity blocker right now. They are locking and blocking based on their own policies and their own whims and fancies. In this case, they have followed, according to them, two things: the law of the land as well as their own policies. And I think my dear friend Supriya should know that what she talks about NCST handle, and I've also studied the issue. I think it's first of all, the Congress should take advice from Mr. Shashi Tharoor, who is actually clearly one of the earliest users of Twitter within the Congress party. Understand the issue that there is a technical violation, and the technical violation, Twitter is obliged, thankfully so, because of the new social media guidelines, and they now thankfully have a grievance officer, a nodal officer, and a compliance officer that actually can take action or address to the grievance. The issue really here is that if any of the Congress leaders, including Mr. Rahul Gandhi, just go ahead and delete that one tweet, which is objectionable, the accounts which are supposedly not suspended, actually logged, will get unlocked in a minute. It's just a matter of 1 minute. But I think the Congress has tried to convert this into a political campaign where none exists.